Hey guys, welcome back to another Let's Play Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, and this time, I know I jump cutted, but I jump cutted straight to Forsaken Fortress, because I already mentioned we're going there in the last part. Well, anyways, Forsaken Fortress, has actually underwent a change, but not, change that's not even that major, but, yeah, we're gonna break in there, bust down that fucking door, and save our sister, damn it! And get hit in the face with a cannonball. Ow, that's gotta hurt. Anyways, at this point, I'm just like, screw it. Break down the door. I like that little effect when the door breaks, it just crumbles in debris. I like that effect. It looks really neat. Even for a GameCube game, it looks really good to me. It's probably one of the best graphics GameCube game, early GameCube game I've ever seen. It did really well with the GameCube's capabilities, but enough of that. Since we got the Master Sword, we can defeat Gannon and save our sister. Like I keep saying over and over again. Whoa, this time everything's replaced with skulls. Jeez, what'd they do? Kill a couple people that tried to rescue? Whoa, what the hell? Who's that guy? Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is Shadow Gannon. And if you ever played Link to the Past, well, this is basically a fight between that wizard and Link to the Past. Except this is playing a round of tennis, like in Ocarina of Time in a final boss. I know I keep comparing it to other Zelda games, but every Zelda game has something like this. So what you want to do is just bounce back his, don't get hit by the damn sword, because as you see, this guy is really damaging. For me to have this amount of heart containers right now is not really a good idea. I recommend you go and look for heart pieces before you go here. But since I'm not going to do that, well, I pretty much go at this game just with the heart pieces to get you from the dungeons. Well, the heart containers, well, his basic pattern is when he's up in the air, he'll typically throw an energy ball at you. You want to hit that with the Master Sword, deflect it back. You gotta be careful because each time you hit it back to him, he'll hit it back and it'll zoom to you a lot faster. So you basically are playing tennis here. But that's probably one of the most freaking annoying things, getting the pattern of what speed he's going to throw it back at you next. But once you get the hang of it, it gets really easy. So this guy typically isn't that hard. It's just, he's really damaging when he does hit you. So you got to avoid his attacks at all cost. If you think you're not going to be able to deflect that energy ball back at him, just dodge it. Because you do not want to get hit by any of his attacks. It's really damaging. As you saw when I got hit by that sword, it took out 2.5 hearts. It's like, holy shit. He could kill me in 3 hits if he wanted to. Well, 3 or 4 hits. Because I probably exaggerated 2.5 hearts. Probably like 1.5 hearts of damage. But that's still a lot of damage. So you want to avoid his attacks at all costs. And after defeating him, we get the Skull Hammer. I had to read it to figure out, because I don't know why they have to name the hammer different things. This is typically what I like to do to these little assholes, is just stomp on them with the hammer and squish them. Oh, that's so satisfying. Or play home run bat. Freaking knock them away like that. It is really hilarious what you can do with them, with the hammer. You just like hit them like you're playing baseball, or you can smash them into the ground like you stomped on a bug or something. It's fucking funny. It's so satisfying because they're so freaking annoying. Oh yeah, and the spotlights don't affect you anymore. So, well, that's mainly a reason because you got weapons with you, a shit ton of them at that. So it shouldn't really bother you with anything. Get up the ladder, damn it. Running the ladder. What I typically like to do when I actually go revisit this place is get rid of the searchlights first. Because, let me tell you, if you don't, there's going to be a cannon. You know those cannons that you saw me destroying outside? Well, they're inside the fortress too. But if that spotlight sees you, when you're doing the side hole to get where Errol is, that stupid spotlight will find you, and the cannon will aim at you and shoot you down, which can be a real pain in the ass. So that's why I typically like to get rid of the searchlights. But remember this part. Remember there's an invisible wall? Well, since we have free roam travel, we don't have to. There's no invisible wall there anymore. What I mean by free roam travel is we can go anywhere in the sea now and do any side quests. And I think because of that, they got rid of the invisible walls in this place, so you can actually jump over the walls now. I think the other reason they did it is because you're fully upgraded and you don't need to outmaneuver the spotlights at all. You can just take out the enemies because you're a badass with the Master Sword. Those things come in big packs, like I said, when we first meet them, so if you can ignore them, they're not worth it. They don't give you, they don't drop any items, well, they don't drop that many items, so it's typically not worth it. And if you notice that the rope swings for the candlelight rope slings are gone, so we have to do this with the magic leaf now. So it's not hard, but that stupid sword in the background wouldn't stop bouncing for some reason. Well, yeah, this is relatively basically the same thing that I'm doing at the beginning, that I did at the beginning of the game, except we have weapons so we can kill the enemies. And this is the part in the game where you do want to go out of your way and explore Forsaken Fortress to get all the treasures. Because if you did it at the beginning of the game, I don't think it would benefit, but I don't think, actually, yeah, it wouldn't benefit you at all because you end up getting caught and shit. But in this part of the game, it should benefit you because it won't be as tedious as it would in the beginning of the game, because if the enemy sees you, they'll just throw down their little lantern, but you won't get thrown in jail because you have weapons. You can now retaliate against them because you have weapons, because weapons are awesome. Anyways, if you notice, there's a new enemy, that statue. If you wait there long enough, he'll shoot a laser beam at you, which is pretty damn damaging. But, yeah, I remember we stuck around in this part with the barrel. Well, like I said, they'll throw down their lanterns and just chase after you. Nothing will happen. If you can get hit by that lantern and get caught on fire, but that's about it. I like the little fire effect they have when Link gets caught on fire. It doesn't hurt you when you stay on fire. It's just funny as hell. Unlike Skyward Sword, like freaking. Well, it's more realistic in Skyward Sword, but I just don't like the motion controls in that game. It never works the way I want to. It never swings the way I want to. It always does like horizontal and vertical slashes. Never does freaking. Well, did I say horizontal? I meant vertical and diagonal slashes. But that's all the stupid motion controls do for me. Well, since the next Zelda game is going to be a remake of this game, we don't have to worry about that anymore. Unless they give you an option to do motion play and the gamepad. But if they force motion play down my throat again, I'm going to be pissed off. No. Nobody likes motion play. It's only good for parties. It's only good for party games, that's all I can say. I don't want it being in my adventure games at all, because it just makes it so much more of a pain in the ass. And the one adventure game that I do want to show off is a Wii game, and it's a Final Fantasy title. When I do get around to beating it, I will want to show it off, but I don't know if that'll be for a while. Because like I keep saying before, I'm playing this off my computer screen, and it has lag, so I want to go out and get a laptop and get splitters so I can play it off my TV, because I use my TV as a monitor, if you guys didn't know that. Yeah, I use my TV as a monitor. It's like, got one of those types of TVs. It's a pretty big TV though. It's probably the largest TV to have a monitor import. So, but after that we go in here, and we're going to save our sister in the next part. See you guys until then.